It's a tough thing to live with because it's always there. It never goes away. There's no closure, none.
It was scary. It was. They were trying to gather as many people as they could to search for this child. So we got pulled out of school and entered the search.
Usually these children are murdered within hours of the abduction. To deal with these families and only imagine, because that's all you can do is only imagine, really the hell that they've lived for decades.
The fact that he was there at the scene,
Right.
at the time and everything else. So I'm sure over 45 years there's probably somebody out there that's got some information. Either they've been told information or they physically know it themselves. That may be just a little bit to unlock the mystery so we can resolve this and put it to rest.
Missing or murdered, the kidnapping of Douglas Chapman. Douglas Dougie Charles Chapman was born on February 5, 1968, to Patricia and Gary Chapman. On June 2, 1971, at about 10:30 a.m., 3-year-old Douglas was reported missing by his mother. He was last seen playing by a sandpile approximately 25 yards in front of his family's mobile home on Alfred Road in Alfred, Maine. His mother reported that she was in the residence talking on the phone, and his father, Gary, was at work. When she went out to check on her son, he was gone. Douglas's dog did not bark when the child disappeared, something his mother found unusual. The area around the home is rural, heavily wooded, brushy, and swampy. There was an extensive search involving hundreds of volunteers. Search planes and helicopters were brought in as well as bloodhounds to comb the woods around the home. The dogs traced Doug's scent through the woods and up to Gore Road, where it abruptly stopped. Doug's father, who is an auxiliary police officer in 1971, believed at this point his son was put into a car, taken, and eventually killed. Gary said that his community and law enforcement did everything within their power at the time to find his son. Despite their efforts, Doug has never been found. Douglas's case was reopened in 1993 at the request of his father. His parents are now divorced, and his mother moved to New York after his disappearance. Everyone in Douglas's family has been ruled out as a suspect in the case. His father believes Douglas was abducted and murdered by a sex offender who lived in the area. The person since has died. At the time of his disappearance, Doug was 3 feet tall, 35 pounds, with sandy brown hair and blue eyes. He had a mole on his right shoulder. He was last seen wearing a red and blue plaid shirt, blue or red pants, and loafers.